Hey everybody, I'm going to be talking about my experience with my artist, Gracie Kelly, a Second Life artist that captures her ideas with making models of people that she feels like represents different parts of herself. The whole process of meeting up with her was pretty easy. We all got together on Second Life and we went into one person's dorm using one avatar, and we actually met up with her in her studio in Second Life, and she had some really cool pieces of art all around when we got there. Um, when we sat down, mostly we talked about why she uses a different name than her real name as her Second Life avatar, and also why her avatar looks a lot different than herself. Because in real life, she claims that she is overweight and she doesn't feel beautiful, but her Second Life avatar is actually very thin and what would some consider beautiful, more thin, appealing, I guess she would say. But this led me to ask her why she was so insecure about herself and why she let ideas affect her and how it affected her art. And she said that society today and culture makes people believe that things are a certain way, like not things, but beauty is a certain way, and that natural beauty exists, and if you aren't naturally beautiful, then you aren't going to ever be beautiful. And that's kind of how Gracie Kendall felt. And in her Second Life art, she has many avatars that are exactly like her, like overweight and not appealing to the eye. But she likes to show you that she can make art out of things that aren't as beautiful, because some people would say that isn't beautiful, but to her, the fact that it's art and it represents a piece of her is art. Also, she said like her insecurities have also affected her art because she thinks about the way that she is in the real life. So in Second Life, she tries to express how she really feels, and she really feels like she could be beautiful. And so her artwork tends to reflect how she's in her feeling, and she actually makes some really beautiful things on Second Life. And the way she does it is she goes to her studio and thinks about like what she feels like society is thinking is not beautiful, and then she'll make an image of that and what she thinks is beautiful. And I think that is pretty much the way that her art speaks for itself. Um, I also learned that mostly people can reflect their art in how they feel about themselves, because Gracie Kendall feels really insecure about herself in real life. So when the art she does reflects how she feels on the inside. Just how many people do art. Like when I do art, I may seem calm on the outside, but my art is very abstract and weird because it reflects who I am on the inside. Kind of like Gracie Kelly in a way. Um, the ideas we have for the art gallery would be to create um, a fat celebrity group thing instead of like, alright, basically you would have an avatar of a celebrity, and then people think they're beautiful, and what the society thinks that is what is beautiful, and they think that they're good people. But we will show that I would want to make like a fat version of every celebrity to show that maybe they're like ugly on the inside and really fat on the inside, because what they reflect on the outer doesn't always reflect what they really are. Kind of like Gracie Kelly's art. Like she really feels beautiful and her art is beautiful, but she on the physical outside isn't beautiful, she feels like, and she lets her art do a part of her life that she can't fulfill in reality, which got us to the point about what beauty really is and how it's all subjective. But to her, she feels like the majority of society thinks one thing is beautiful and one thing is ugly. Why they accept it as that, which I agree with. But in all honesty, I really enjoyed talking to her and looking at her art because I learned a lot from her. And actually, she wants to meet our group in person, because I feel like we actually had a really in-depth conversation that wasn't meaningless. And I'm actually really stoked to go and meet my artist instead of in Second Life, because I found out that she lived in LA. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, peace out, man.